After this video, you will be able to make your first 10-minute cinematic improvisation. I'm on a mission to bust the myth that learning sheet music is required to play beautiful piano music. I think it's not. After 10 years of traditional lessons, I still couldn't play the music I actually loved. While obsessed with film scores from Hans Zimmer and others, I trained myself to play by ear and built the color block method, a simple pattern-based system for cinematic improvisation. It works best for those who already know basic theory. You see, after working with dozens of self-taught pianists, I have noticed that most people are relying on YouTube tutorials, sight reading or theory-heavy apps, and that can lead to confusion, overwhelm, and eventually quitting. What I do instead is teach you a completely ear-based, color-coded system that makes improvisation intuitive and pattern-driven, so you can finally feel musical and start playing freely without getting stuck in your head. So in this video, we will create a simple 10-minute improvisation using the color block method. This allows me to play 4-hour gigs in Michelin star restaurants without preparing anything. Alright, so what we're doing is we have fixed geometrical patterns on the keyboard. This helps you to start seeing the shapes on the keyboard. And the following pattern is called the red color block. So if we want to play the same pattern from F, we basically move that around. And if we want to play it from D, it equals the chord D minor. And let's do G as well. G red. You have different colors, so we have the yellow block, which is a different set of notes, but almost the same. We have the purple block. Sorry. The green block. You can all learn these blocks for free in my free community by clicking the link below. What can you do with them? I will give a demonstration of that. So we play C red, F red, D red, G red. This equals the chord progression C major, F major, D minor, G major. If we want to play both hands together, this is one of the struggles that most people struggle with, is to play both hands together. So what we're going to start with, we're just going to play one note in one note per color block. So what we can do is play for each color block the C, for example. So that sounds pretty okay, right? But what we can do next to make it sound more interesting is we're going to add an extra note to the end of this chord progression. So we actually can make the unstable note stable at the end. If this goes well, you can also play octaves. So that allows us to work on this horizontally rather than vertically. What do I mean by that? We can just replicate, repeat the color blocks, just like a toddler would stack blocks on top of each other and see how big the tower can become. In the beginning, of course, the toddler can stack maybe 4 or 5 blocks on top of each other, but after training, you can stack 10 or 11 or 12 blocks on top of each other. And after more and more training, because you always want to make it sound good, you can actually stack 100 blocks on top of each other. So how do we do that? We can build our 10-minute improvisation using these blocks. In the right hand, to keep things interesting, we come up with a melody. The left hand can repeat for as long as you want. When that gets boring, you change the colors, but in this video I want to stick to red colors. So now we played basically the diatonic scale on the right hand, but only in combination with these color blocks. So what do we do to make this a 10-minute improvisation? You copy and paste these blocks over and over again, and to make it organic is, yeah, you have to change the red block sometimes with the yellow block or the purple block or the green block, and you can learn these blocks for free inside my free course. So let's zoom in on a student of mine. What really clicked for me was how simple and practical the approach felt. In just a few moments, in just a few months, using only a handful of rhythms, I started feeling like I could play along with almost any song. That's when it hit me. This is the key. One of my favorite moments was when my daughter heard me improvising. She was genuinely impressed and said, "My pa, you did it right." We were all enjoying the music together, and I remember thinking, man, this is amazing. I'm really happy with it. So what you can do right now is you can go to the following link, school.com/piano. You can take the free assessment and get your piano freedom score to see how far you are, what is your current bottleneck, and how to fix that yourself. Hope to see you in the community, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.